We're going to start looking at reconstructing arguments in this series of videos. In particular, we're going to be looking at the skill of being able to identify premises and conclusions. And actually, you're going to find out it's identifying conclusions first and then premises. But it's worth reviewing the material we covered about argument analysis and why we go about analyzing arguments. Now, think of a question that interests you. You know, which political candidate to vote for. You have them in the upcoming election. A question of fashion. You know, how should you dress to a party you've been invited to? Maybe something about space exploration. Maybe it's a moral issue. You're worried about euthanasia, something like that. But how do you go about answering a question like that? And let's say it's something you haven't thought about. A new question has confronted you. How do you go about finding answers to this question? Well, think practically about what you would do. Well, oftentimes you read what other people have written on the topic. Depending on what the topic is, you might just turn your computer on and Google something. You might just sit down and think about it a while. Consider the alternatives related to the question that you're talking about. Maybe if it's kind of a scientific question, or if you're wondering how people are going to react to something, which is a sort of a scientific question, you're going to do some kind of experiments. So you get information about the subject, and it doesn't matter if it's a simple subject, complex, simple data, complex subject. Okay, and when you think about it, the data, the information that you're gathering, can be thought of as premises in an argument. And then the premises should lead you to a conclusion, an answer to your question. So, and if you want to learn whether the answer, whether your answer, the one that you've adopted, is a good or reasonable one, what you want to do is look at the argument that you have and determine if it is a strong argument, if it is a good argument.